So over on Fox News, Ari Fleischer was saying that he firmly believes Judge Merchan is going to sentence Donald Trump to prison in the Manhattan District's election interference case, where he has been convicted of 34 felonies if Judge Merchan doesn't throw out the convictions based on the Supreme Court's immunity ruling. Now, this immunity ruling applies to official acts. Well, the bulk of the case hinges around events that took place prior to Donald Trump being president, and none of the acts that were committed were official acts of a president. It's involving him falsifying his bookkeeping. About the only argument that could be made involving this Supreme Court ruling was they were talking to aides of President Donald Trump while he was president about things he was doing as president, even though they were not tied to the presidency. Seeking this immunity thing is a reach at best, but we will get that immunity ruling from Judge Merchan September 16th. But even Fox is now saying Donald Trump is probably going to prison. I fully expect Judge Merchan to convict him or to sentence him to prison because it's 34 felonies. Even though he's a first time offender, it is still 34 felonies. And Donald Trump has shown no remorse. He has fought every step of the way with the judge. He was trying to get out of his probation hearing and he had to do it by Zoom. He didn't do it in person. All of these things. I just don't think the judge is going to let him off the hook. But what Fox News and Trump supporters are doing is saying, well, it's going to backfire. It's going to make him stronger. It's going to make him better. No, it's not. Donald Trump appears weak, old, rambling. It's not going to help him. People know he was a convicted felon. If anything, him getting sentenced to prison time, even if he doesn't get sentenced to start serving the time immediately, it is not going to help him. Because when people go to vote, if they know he has a prison sentence hanging over his head, they're not going to vote for him. He is going to lose by an even wider margin. What these people on Fox, they are playing for an audience of one, in Donald Trump, and two, they are trying to help spin this narrative for the Trump base and the Trump supporting crowd of, well, it's going to help, it's going to make him better, it's going to make him more popular. So they think there's a chance he can win, so they can sell the narrative when Donald Trump loses that it was stolen. So even Fox is saying Donald Trump is going to get prison time when he is sentenced, and I fully expect he will get some prison time. The questions are only going to be how much and when does he have to start serving that sentence.